Hello guys, this is Trail Rider. I thought I'd do a review on this bike and show you what I've done to it since I've owned it and things I've changed to make it better. Um, we will get back with you after this message from my channel supporters. Hey guys, I'm back at you. I I don't I just it's an addiction. You always got to make something better than what you got it. You know, it's like that purple bike up there. That is currently on Facebook Marketplace for $5,000. Sounds stupid, but it's a vintage bike, and that was my first expensive bike I ever bought. But anyway, uh, as you get older, you get wiser, and you discover, well, I'm 69, almost 70. I liked riding bikes, but like that purple bike up there, right there, I can't ride it no more. It's just I'm. It's if I just went out and rode it and tried to ride it, go a little further here and there, and eventually I could probably get back to riding it. But they get older. They say e-bikes for the elderly. I guess I'm considered a senior citizen at 69. So, but anyway, I'm going to show you my Wooken e-bike, and I will go over what I've changed on it, what I'm going to be changing, just because. The biggest issue when I got it was the brakes were they were junk. I mean, this thing would squawk and squeak, and you couldn't lock a wheel up and stuff like that. So, I tried adjusting them, cleaning them up, and they ended up they're over here in the box on the bench, and I'll show you what I did to it. As well as when I got it, I took it up to the UP, and the fork was bad on it. So I'll kind of give you an idea what I've changed on it and my plans in the future of changing out stuff. Not a whole lot. In general, it's a pretty good bike, and some of the components I put on it I had here, so there'll be some that they may not match quite well, but they work awesome for me. So like I say, I do these ride videos. I started doing that on here as well because the Ranger, unfortunately, is sitting here. You can see it's got a plow on it now because we got a snowstorm coming. So, and it's hunting season, so I don't want to be out in the woods with the Ranger. So I decided I'm just going to park her, keep her fueled up, keep her ready. She's dirty right now because I don't have access to water, and I don't want to drag a hose out. We got a storm coming anyway. So, but anyway, I'll show you what I've done to the bike. Let's get on to my 680 roughly mile review on this bike since I've had it. That's how many miles I put on it. I got it mid-September, so 680 miles since mid-September. All right, like I said, I had to replace a fork. This is the original fork that was on it. And there is something wrong with where this slides in, and here, this piece here was actually buckling in when you'd hit the brakes, and a gap would open up right here in the seal. A gap would open up there, and you see a gap in it. So Wooken is awesome. They sent me a new fork, and it was here in less than about 4 days. So anyway, right here it is. Here's my bike. Now we'll go over the bike here. I put these mirrors on the handlebars. when you're riding. They work quite well. You can rock these up and then have the mirrors come out if you want to have them tilted up. If you don't want them straight out, I just decided to go there. Right here, this is my phone mount where I bring up the speed app so I can see my, it gives me all my telemetry. Camera mount. Here's your control center for the bike. As you turn this on here, you power it up. I got 680 miles on the bike right now. Then you got your pedal assist settings. You got 1 through 5 here. Then if you just lightly tap this, it'll give you a trip meter. And here's my battery voltage. It's got 55.3 volts. Like I say, 680 miles. Then to shut it off, you just hold the button in, and the screen goes off. These brake levers, you see there's an extra wire here. That kills the motor, so when you're putting the brakes on, it will shut off the motor. Both sides have that's a requirement. You got your 7-speed Shimano shifter here, and this thing works well. This also has a twist throttle right there, because this is a Class 2 bike, which I've ordered. There's no stickers on the bike. I ordered the required stickers that I'm going to put on here. And I actually ordered 3 of them in case my friend gets a bike and doesn't have it on there. But then Kimimoto, my friends, they sent me this bag. And in here I carry an air compressor, a bike cover, tool kit, tire patch kit. Let's see here, what else? That's about it. Just little odds and ends stuff in the side here. Carry an extra set of brake pads, because I did change out the brake pads, and they send you a set of 4. You only need 2 on a bike, obviously. But yeah, I changed out the pedals. I actually had these. There's no reason they're on there. Figured, well, I'll make use of them. I like these a lot better. My feet grip onto with my tennis shoes here. They grip onto them really good. I said in one of my videos, you haven't seen it yet because I haven't uploaded. I had somebody send me this helmet. Then I changed out this seat to what I call a grandpa seat. It's a Blackburn. I don't have a suspension post, but it has the springs on it down here. Then underneath here I got these lights, and they're actually pretty cool. You could program them, and they have an accelerometer into them. So if you got them on, you ride and then you stop hard, they'll go to a solid light. So you don't need to have per se a brake light on the bike. It has a reflector, of course, no real tail light. And then if you look down here, I put Zoom braking on it. These are a hybrid setup, so they're actually hydraulic, and then you have your cable, because it says the cable's on it. The cables actuate it, so you don't have to have put hydraulic brake system on the bike and try to run it through this frame, and especially with the switches into the brake levers, you don't need that. So these you put on there. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you order a set of these for an e-bike, order up better brake pads. I got 300 miles and they were shot. Right now it's got semi-metallics in it. You can get ceramic just like you would in a car. Down the line here, my next thing, I'm going to a 180 millimeter rotor. This is a 160, and I got to order a different mount here for that, for the caliper to fit that rotor, and hopefully it fits as well. I did put a little red valve stem on it. On the front, not much up here. When I went through the handlebars, on these here you can lock out the fork, or you can make it work. You can lock it out. Over here you can adjust your ride. It has a headlight, of course, a reflector down here. That's the way it comes from the factory. Then But yeah, this is a brand new fork. Matter of fact, I had to tighten up the head tube, the head in it today. I noticed it was loose, so I had to take it apart. This here, right here, you squeeze this and get it one-handed. It's like that. Then you can take this and you flip it over. If the bag's off here, it goes tight to the bike. You can flip it over, that way you can put it in your car or truck easier. Then, let's see here, what else we got here going? Besides dropping my helmet. It's a brand new helmet, haven't even used it yet. But yeah, oh yeah, in the front here, we get to the front of the bike. This is the big thing. I went out, and you can see right here, there's a tie wrap. That way I slide that down, it's under loose. Hold on a minute. You can slide this down. That way you can see how much suspension travel you have. I have this adjusted firm. I have zoom brakes, of course, different pads. But if you notice how big this rotor is, I put that on there. It's a 203 millimeter rotor on here. And, you know, I know this ain't a very fast bike, but I want it to be able to stop. So, it was like $17 or so for the amount and the rotor. So it's not expensive to upgrade these rotors. So now this has a big rotor in the front, and obviously with a big rotor, you gotta learn how to use your braking a little different. So I'll be right back with you. All right. But anyway, you see the calipers moves out now, and it's angled up. Then plus I had to space it in there, space it away to clear. Then I centered it so it doesn't rub. I've done that to it. So yeah, basically, other than that, it's been a good bike. I have had no issue with it, other than I did not like the brakes. I discovered, I did buy, which I carry in here, I forgot this, but you know, I bought a smaller charger to keep with it. It's a 2 amp charger, and I know since I've been doing that, my run time with the bike is better. Plus, I learned how to work the gearing as far as the pedal assist and everything else. And when I go for long rides, I'm usually in assist level 3, and I'd shift down to 6 on the gears in the back, and that's usually pretty good for me. I like to pedal with a little bit of cadence, you know, have my legs go a little faster. But other than that, it's been an awesome bike. It was like I say, ordered by accident, but it's been a good bike for me. Like I said, 680 miles on it, so yep. And these tires, they work awesome. They're the big flotation tires, the CSTs. They're 20s by 4-inch wide tires, and they work great on the roads up here where I'm at. Sand, gravel, no problem. Like I say, a bike like this, when I first got on it, it was really my first e-bike that I've ridden in a long time. I discovered you gotta learn how to ride these things. I almost took off and tipped over on it right away. So, you know, you gotta be careful of that stuff when you're riding it. Oh yeah, by the way, if you saw in the video, I have this thing here. I usually have a wire coming on here. I usually put a power supply in here, and I run the wire out, and that's what I use to power my phone up. So, plus I carry gloves in there, sunglasses and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been an awesome bike. Kind of getting it ready for next summer, because we got a snowstorm coming yet today. So I think I'm pretty much done riding for the year. So I keep it in a heated area of our house, basically our breezeway, and it's heated. If you're going to keep one of these bikes out in your garage in the winter months, it's a good idea to just pull the battery out of it and take it in the house and put it somewhere and just keep it in the house. You know, if you get 14 degrees below zero or whatever, you don't want to leave the batteries in these bikes. So Just pull the battery out and go from there. But like I said, my next upgrade will be the rear rotor. I'm going to go to a little bit bigger one. I'm going to go to 180. It's not going to put the biggest one on the front. Put a 180 on it. I just want it to stop good. It does 22 miles an hour coasting. I've got up to 30 mile an hour downhill with it. So that's still a 70-pound bike doing 30 mile an hour. You want it to stop. So anyway, guys, that is my review of this bike. I absolutely love the thing. It works out great for me. You may not like it. May not be what you're looking for. It's not a folding bike, but you know what? It's an awesome bike for me. For what I do. I'm 69, and I'm kind of gearing this towards a retired person's bike. You know, it's I don't need to do 33 miles an hour on a bicycle to have fun, or 50 mile an hour like some of these bikes do. I'm all right doing 18 to 20 mile an hour, coasting downhill. I hit almost 30. So that's still okay. But a bike, and plus this is a class 2, and quite honestly, the way they're talking, I'm seeing a lot of videos. I got stickers coming to go on this because it doesn't have them, obviously. The class 3 bikes eventually may be classified as motorcycles, which means you got to wear helmets like a motorcycle. They got to be plated and insured, that. The class 2s and the class 3 bikes are not permitted on our trail systems, like our rails to trails or whatever. They're not permitted to be on there. You can run. There's people that do it, but they're not supposed to. Where a class 2 bike or a class 1 bike, which means the only difference between this bike and a class 1 is this thing right here. It has a twist throttle. But it's still limited to 20 miles an hour. That's what makes it a class 2. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's plenty good enough, and I'm doing a little stuttering here. I can fold up the handlebars, and I got a moving blanket that goes in the back of this truck, and I put it in there and I lay it on the side when we go camping with our trailer. So it works good. So yeah. But next year it'll be going out west. We'll be going out South Dakota, Wyoming area. And quite honestly, I just want to make sure I have some good brakes on it. So, yep. So, I'm not picking on Wooken. I know this is a budget bike. It's gone beyond the budget. I think right now this is a $1,400 bike right now. So, with what I've done to it. So, but yeah, it's a good bike. So, well, give it. I will give it. Yeah, I'm gonna give you absolutely honest with you. In lieu of the brakes, I'll give it out of 10 stars. I'm gonna give it about an 8. There are some things that could be better on it. So, like the seat was. When I got the seat, this ain't the original seat. The seat was damaged, and the front fork. So that's the reason it's got a low score from me. But other than that, it's been a great bike. So. And they were awesome. Like I say, within 3 days, the fork showed up here. All the parts come from New Jersey. If you're concerned with it being a Wooken and it's a Chinese bike, all the parts come from New Jersey. And they were here before I knew it. And they sent me everything I needed to put it in. So that was pretty cool, which I got the install videos up. So, yeah, I'm just blubbering on now, but it's got a 750 watt motor, which peaks at about 1100 watt or 1000 watts, something like that. And it's got like, I think, 90 newton meters of torque. And for me, I'm about 210 in that area. It carries my big butt around. So, yeah. So, anyway, guys, this is my review of my Wooken e-bike. I will in the description post, I'll post a link where you can order it. I think right now it's, you can get it through Amazon right now. You go to Wooken, it's going to be over $1,000. You go to Amazon, And you can get this bike through Amazon for, let's see here, five, about $600 right now. With the Prime, I didn't look at the Black Friday deals, so, but this bike you can easily get it, around $600 or so. And then that's just coming with mechanical brakes. It doesn't have the brakes I got and stuff like that. So if you can live with them, just go ahead and live with it. And just remember, keep an eye on the front fork of your bike if you get one, and if it's got an issue, just go to wookenservice.com, I believe it is. You go to your user manual when you get the bike, it's there. Don't go to their website because you won't get no response. You gotta go to the other one. And they'll want some videos to show them what the problem is. And which I did. I sent 2 videos and a description what I was doing. And in the video, I was actually talking through, showing them what it was doing. And that's all they took. And next thing I know, they sent me an email reply back that they're going to send a new fork. A new fork was on its way. Like say, here's the original. The only reason it's still here is I kind of want to play with it, open it up, see what's in there. And plus, I can use it for parts if I ever need a part for this one, like a seal or something. So I didn't want to throw it away for that reason. So anyway, guys, we're blubbering on. Thanks a lot for coming in, listening to my review of this Wooken e-bike. And I appreciate you one and all. And for me and my family on this Thanksgiving Day, Thanksgiving week. This is Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. So we got a couple of days yet. Have a great Thanksgiving and a happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. And yeah, I'll get back with you when I got something we can get done here. Off and on, I'm gonna work on a video, the best of, do a couple of best of videos of my rides with my side-by-side and everything else I've done. So we'll get that going. So thanks a lot for hanging out with me today. Listen to me mutter on. This is Trail Rider 570, or Claude. That's my real name, is Claude. Saying goodbye and God bless, and I will catch you on my next video. Bye-bye for now.